This morning, investigators will be back at the scene of a school explosion in South Minneapolis.
They're working to figure out what caused the natural gas explosion blamed for killing 2 staff members at Minnehaha Academy. Police say contractors were working on the school's boiler system yesterday. Those who escaped told us that a worker inside yelled "run," and about 15 seconds later, the building exploded. Receptionist Ruth Berg died when part of the building that she was in collapsed. And at 8 o'clock last night, searchers found a missing man's body in the rubble. Minnehaha Academy confirms it was custodian John Carlson. Doctors treated 9 other people, including administrative staff and another janitor. 4 patients remained in the hospital as of last night. Our Mary McGuire was at Minnehaha yesterday. She's there this morning, and there are still questions to be answered, Mary.
Lots of questions, Jason. Tragically, 2 people lost their lives here yesterday, but there is some resolution this morning knowing that everyone has been accounted for, and now the hard work begins for investigators. They are trying to determine the exact cause of that gas leak. Now, here's a side-by-side before and after look of what that section of Minnehaha Academy looked like before and after the explosion. You can see the middle near the chimney is now gone. Investigators confirm a contractor was doing gas work near the school's boiler room when that powerful explosion rocked the school. It was so powerful, in fact, that it blew out the walls, causing the floors to collapse, damaging every part of this structure. At a news conference late yesterday, the Minneapolis fire chief said this situation could have been worse if the school had been in session.
Today, if school would have been in session, I know we have. And you can only imagine what that would have been like if we would have been. We're very lucky in that. In terms of that, it would have been made this dramatically worse if we would have had school in session. So that's we did talk about the same thing and felt that we were pretty lucky in that sense, the timing of this.
The chief said immediately after the explosion yesterday, their #1 priority was locating victims. Now that they have completed that search and recovery mission, they are trying to avoid moving any debris because they don't want to disturb anything that could help with this investigation. Now, we have learned that Master Mechanical out of Eagan, they were permitted to do work here at Minnehaha Academy during the summer months. They did release a statement to us saying that their thoughts and prayers are with the victims of this explosion and that they would be referring all questions to the Minneapolis Fire Department to respect that investigation. In just about the past half an hour, we have seen some activity closer to the school, some Minneapolis police officers beginning their work, but as you can see, it's been raining this morning, so I hope that the weather doesn't impact their investigation as it continues on later today, Jason.
Mary, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here as the school is just really beginning to sort through the emotions of losing 2 longtime staff members. But school does start out there in just a couple of weeks, right? Do we have any idea what they're going to do about that?
It starts on August 23rd, and that is a big concern for parents and students here. This is the upper campus of the school, grades 9 through 12. Around 330 students go here. The school has not released a plan whether they plan to continue classes. Every part of this building does have damage to it. We heard that from the fire chief yesterday. So hard to believe that they could ever hold classes in here in this state, but we haven't heard a plan about where they plan to move those classes as the school year is set to begin in just a couple of weeks.
Even in parts of the building that didn't collapse, the windows blew out, other structural damage as well. Mary, thank you.